hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch you go down. Watch you go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause welcome to the house, people. So I'm going to, hopefully this is right. I think maybe. All right, so let's talk about some things. Let's talk about a couple of cases that are going on right now. Summer Wells, 5-year-old girl missing. Summer Wells out of Tennessee, missing Summer Wells. So I have a problem with the dad's comment, and I'm not sure if that's the right link, y'all. Let me I want to know people's feedback. I think this was the right link now. Sorry, guys. So I want everybody to call in. Hopefully that is the right. Hopefully that's the right link. But I want to play WAFB. Okay, I got it. I got it. So we're going to share the StreamYards. Share screen. Okay, so here it is. This is what I'm bothered by, you guys. Hold on, my TV, for some reason, it was on mute. And it's probably kind of hard to hear me because my fan's right next to my computer. I've just kind of been in the back seat and following the case and haven't said anything, but there's some things that are bothering me about this dad and this mom and others involved. So this right here is one of the things that really bothered me. Summer Wells has been missing since June 15th, and her father, Don Wells, does not expect to see her alive. Statistically speaking, there's a good chance she's already dead, Wells told Kingsport Times News on Monday. I hate to think that. I love her with all my heart. If nothing else, I'll see her in the resurrection. Wells said he believes Summer was abducted, but Tennessee Bureau of Investigations has no evidence to confirm the agency is still investigating circumstances leading to the 5-year-old's disappearance. So here is a picture of little Summer Wells. So hopefully, hey girl, hey. So y'all, I'm just, I did some research, and her aunt, Rose Bly, is missing out of Wisconsin. And Wisconsin's very close in proximity. Matter of fact, I was just in Wisconsin today. I don't understand. Help me understand how two people from the same family go missing. It's odd. There's some talk of an inheritance that was left by the pa, which was grandpa to Summer Wells, and she was the beneficiary. So I just feel that there's something definitely going on with this case. The investigation is active. She is so cute. Just adorable. But I'm not going to lie to any of you. I'm going to be frank, and I'm going to be honest with you. Let me put Summer's picture back up here. Because this right here, oh, why did it take me all the way to Twitter? Okay. Well, we're going to leave that precious little girl's face right there. How's that? So, right, that's what I was thinking too, girl. Right. I know. She's just adorable, though. I just, I had this feeling with Amari, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, because that's not what Dee Dee does. Dee Dee doesn't sugarcoat anything. And I knew something was off when they did their interview. I could just tell by his facial features, how he conducted himself. And I'm sorry, I feel like there's people that know what happened to Summer. And I find it strangely odd that the 15-year-old that was with that day is still in contact with the mother. And I don't know. I mean, there's so many things. She is a cutie. She is. There's just so many things that don't add up, that make you question everything. And it's sad, because here we have a 5-year-old little girl. This adorable little girl is missing. And you've got a mom, and hear me out, okay? I'm Irish, Dutch, German, part Choctaw Indian, okay? All summer long, I am barefoot. In the winter, I rock my Crocs, and I live in Minnesota. And there could be 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot of snow. I don't wear socks. I don't own a pair of socks. My kids do. And I just don't. So I don't see anything wrong with the mom not having shoes on at this church vigil. I was bothered, because I did watch that live on the man that did the whole sign language thing, which I think it's amazing that they're coming together and doing these visuals for Summer. I just think there's just more to the story that we're not being told by Summer's parents, by people involved. And I'm not going to come on here to sugarcoat anything. I do follow a few people. Some of them are psychic mediums. And as you all know, spirits do not come to us if they are in the present. And I do not believe Summer is with us any longer. And I hate to say that. I hate to say that. I'm still holding on to hope. I've been holding on to hope for Orrin and Orson West for 200 and some plus days. But I think that case, I think there's going to be some things coming to light real soon. On Summer's case, I hope and I pray that something comes to light real soon, because I do not believe at all for 1 second. Like, they're in the backwoods. But I just the way the mom conducted herself at that vigil, I watched it on live, and then I went back and I was able to replay it, and I shared the link in a few of the groups on Facebook, and I asked people to watch it. Her demeanor. She wasn't, I mean, Summer's color is purple. I had purple on last night. Sorry, I didn't wear purple today. But she had a Cowboys jersey on, and it's like she didn't want to be there, that she was angered that she had to be there. Like, she didn't want to be bothered by this. And I'm sorry. I don't know about any other moms out there, but you got 3 kids. You had 4 kids and one's missing, right? You got your 3 kids, but only one of them's missing, where you're okay. And then you only have 1 child with you at this vigil. Maybe I'm reading into things too much. Maybe I am. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think people are reading into it. I think there's more to be read into on what is all going on and what is being put out here for us. And I asked others to go watch that video of the live visual, because there was just something about the way she conducted herself, the laughing, the giggling, the grandma. There was no tears. And then the fact that only one of the children were there. Only one. It makes you wonder. It makes me wonder. So I didn't want to be the only one. I wanted other people to look at it. I try not to judge people, and I'm sure not going to judge the fact that these guys were from the holler, because I got family that lives in Kentucky. I got family that lives in North Carolina, and Georgia. So I got family that lives in a holler, okay, and they live paycheck to paycheck. But her kids are clean. Her house is immaculate. I mean, clearly, there's some things with Summer that people noticed, and I've noticed as well. And we do know that, hygiene is a huge thing with this family that has come to question. I guess CPS was involved prior to Summer's disappearance also. And I know there's been certain people that have reached out to the Wells family and, have given them a platform, or their friends or ex-friends have given them a platform to be able to tell their side. Well, there's all kinds of people that have platforms. I've been following true crime for, probably 15, 20 years. I don't know. There are certain cases that you kind of, your mind's rolling, right? Your mind is rolling. With the Casey Anthony case, I didn't buy her line of BS from day one. I do not believe she's innocent. I believe she killed her daughter, and I can't believe she's able to practice law and walk the streets free. The one case that I followed in particular was a little girl. The mom left the garage door open, or somebody left the garage door open. Their baby girl was taken. I can't even, for the life of me right now, my mind is trying to blank. But I followed that case, and that case still has not been solved. That little girl has never been found. Back in my day, when there was a child missing, they put the child's face on milk cartons. Now we have social media. But it makes me come to question this. Do we need to go back? Do we need to start putting those children's faces on milk cartons again? Billboards are expensive. You know, I've had shirts made for Amari. I've had shirts made for Orrin and Orson. I want to have a shirt made for Summer. My problem with that is I'm in limbo. I'm in between. And normally when I make the shirts, anybody that purchases the shirts or gets shirts from me, they are free. And anybody that does do a donation, we donate it to either, you know, the Missing Children's Link or that family. I've done missing dog cases in my area, and, you know, the more you get out there with your flyers, your persistence, and that was the lack of with this case also, is the fact that these parents don't have a shirt on saying, hey, this is Summer. Who has my Summer? Where are you? You want to represent. You represent your family. You represent that little girl. And there's just no representation. And that really bothers me. I'm sure it bothers a lot of us on how they're conducting themselves. And I'm hoping that linked worked, because I was wondering if anybody knew what the resurrection was. I don't dabble in religious cultures, so to say. I was baptized Lutheran, and I had a set of grandparents that were Lutheran and a set of grandparents that were Catholic. So I also had a great aunt that took me to church quite often whenever she babysat me, and she was a Jehovah's Witness. I don't force religion down my children's throat. I've let them choose on their own what religion they want to be. So I don't know all of the other Baptists and Latter-day Saints, and I'm not too, I guess I don't understand the resurrection thing. And when I tried to research it, and I did listen to AB last night, and he kind of did a whole downplay on what it meant, but I wanted to dabble in it some more. I wanted to dig. And the reason I want to dig is I think that his comment about the resurrection and his statement on this thing where he says he thinks Summer's already gone, I think that's true. And I think he knows more than he's telling us. He also referred to, and I hate to say this word, he referred to a Jezebel. Now, a Jezebel. So is he saying words out of anger? Or is he just throwing things out of his mouth out of anger, posting it on social media? There's a lot of things for us to look into. And I keep going back and replaying Amari's killer in my head on when he said, he's got to be around here somewhere. We know that they come up with the most obnoxious stories with these children. And it's heartbreaking, okay? I mean, I listed, and I told you guys about 3 babies last night. Amari Nichols, Kiana Jones, and Caleb Wiston Jr. I mean, there's been more children since. But to me, the stories of these children that go missing get even more far-fetched. Like Orrin and Orson West. Oh, somebody must have jacked them through the fence, over the fence. They walked out of the fence. Okay. A 3-year-old and 4-year-old don't get very far. Miss me with your BS. Nobody took Miss Summer Wells neither. Miss me with that. Either way, the truth eventually comes out. And I think closure is the best thing. We just want to know where Summer is. Everybody does. This little girl, along with other children, have sold the heart of the nation. The whole nation. So I just have one request, and I hope that they are watching. Because we all believe in the same Jesus. God is our only judge. But I'm going to ask you to do the right thing for Summer. If you have any information on Summer Wells' case, her whereabouts, or anything that happened, do the right thing. Go to the police department. If you have any information on Orrin and Orson West, please do the right thing. Somebody knows something about these children missing. But I really think that we need to go back to putting faces on milk cartons. We need to have stricter penalties, policies in place. You know, with the Face Wetlick case, when her mom only did one appearance, and she pleaded for her daughter's return. You could read it in her face. You literally could see it all over her face that she had no involvement in Face Wetlick missing. It gets harder and harder to watch these parents get up there. These loved ones, these people that were supposed to protect and care of these children, get up there and come to us and say, that's my baby. He's my son. He's my daughter, blah, 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 with no emotion and no tears. And if you got to be high as a kite to come on and beg for somebody for your child back, that's pathetic. You have to put your child first. Put the drugs down. Getting all emotional. Sorry, you guys. I'm frustrated already. But I wanted to let people know is go back to the beginning. And any case that is unsolved right now, go back and look at the body language. I'm not going to lie to you. On Orrin and Orson West case, I jumped the gun at the gate. Until I did my own research and actually took the time, went back, watched videos, and things just didn't add up. Now, I've done the same before, even coming on here to discuss Summer. I've gone back from the beginning a month ago. I've watched the videos of Candace. I've watched the videos of Dawn. I've watched some TikToks that, let me tell you what, disgusting. And if he is that blind to not see what everybody else sees, and like I said, when I saw those videos, when I see her next to that boy The first thing that pops into my mind. Oh, I was going to look that up. That's what I was going to do. I am sorry. I completely forgot about that. Mary Kayla Turno, the sixth grade teacher who became infamous in the 1990s for raping her 12-year-old student, 12 years old. And she had kids with them. Not one, but two. So she did 10 years, but that was the first thing that popped into my mind because I watched that movie on Lifetime and it disgusted me. And let me tell you, I had a situation that, and my son's a boy, but that doesn't mean that things can't happen. My son was supposed to do ESY, which is extended school year, because he's autistic. And the teacher had sent me an email saying that he would be picking my son up on Monday. On Monday? Wait a minute. Hold up. You're going to pick up my son on Monday? Monday was Memorial Day. Where are you taking my son on Memorial Day? So to me, that was a red flag. If you feel uneasy in a situation with your child, there is numbers to call. There's people to reach out to. But when that teacher emailed me and told me he was going to pick up my son on Monday, it didn't sit right with me. Number one, it's a holiday. Number two, we always go and do something. And number three, what was you going to do with my son? Nobody else was in school that day. No, you're not. No, you're not picking my son up. So we've got some red flags, and even my son's psychiatrist was really blown back by that situation. And that just happened. So to me, if this was my son, I'm that friend. And I would see those TikTok videos. Not at all. Not at all. Like, come on, people. Those videos are very, how do I put it nicely? Open your eyes, Dawn. Take off your blinders. Because, yes, you are right. The Jezebel. And Satan likes Jezebels. And that girl laying in bed with a 15-year-old boy that's not her son, that's inappropriate. I can't stress that factor enough. That is by far the most inappropriate video I have ever watched in my entire life. And I can't believe TikTok didn't ban that video. I'm not sure how TikTok works, if you can report those, but let me tell you, had I known how to report that video, I probably would have, but I just thought it was disgusting, and it was a red flag to me. I try not to read too much. Like I said, I try not to read too much into this, but it's right there, right in front of us, and it's been right in front of us the whole time. And I've learned from other cases to really, investigate before I make a judgment call or before I call something out. So I'm going to end it on that. I want everybody to go through and rewatch these videos. I'm sure somebody has those TikTok videos recorded. Make sure you reach out to somebody to get those TikTok videos, rewatch them, see what I saw. There's some red flags with this case from the gate. But I'm going to leave that at the end of our conversation tonight. I will be back. Welcome back to the house. It's great to be back. I missed everybody. So yeah, let's do some deep diving. I'm waiting on some good news on, some closure in the Orson West case. I have that feeling that we're going to get some answers soon. And we pray. We pray every day. We're going to keep praying for Summer. But I'm going to leave you all for the night. Have a blessed evening. I probably won't be back. I've got a crazy busy weekend. We've got Trailer Races on Sunday. Remind me, I will post that video so you can all see. Saturday, I'm going to be out of town. So I'll probably be back Monday. If I get a chance, I'll try and pop on Saturday. But we will see. But thank you all for coming back. Y'all know how to get a hold of me. If you have any information or anything you want me to look at, please do. I'm also working on behind the scenes on the Delphi case, but I've kind of come across something. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Karina. It's Karina Mclarklin case. She went missing in Indiana. And I've found some connections between the Delphi case on Abby and Lizzie that are a real red flag to me. So while I've been behind the scenes working on this, I was shocked to find out that there was a connection with these two. As it turns out, Karina Mclarklin was 18 years old when she went missing October 11th, 2016. And now it's turned into justice for Karina, so you can understand. There's a lot of red flags. So One of the things that I don't understand is a conspiracy of silence. Speaks louder than words. And sometimes it makes me wonder how much conspiracy is in these law enforcement agencies. So yes, so Karina Mclarklin was from Kokomo, Indiana, and there is a connection between people involved in Karina's case and the Delphi case. I wasn't going to put that out there. I was going to do that separately, but I just wanted everybody to know what I was working on and why I've been so silent, other than, doing family stuff and just kind of learning from people that I admire on YouTube and on Facebook. But this is something that is in my heart, is being supportive and finding justice for Orrin and Orson West, finding justice for Summer Wells, finding justice for the Delphi case, finding justice for Karina Mclarklin, finding justice for everybody out there that doesn't have a voice. Because you know what? We're not going to silence them anymore. Even if it is a corruption involved in the police force, police department, we're going to be that voice. But I'm going to hop off here. I will try to pop on Saturday, but I definitely will not be on here tomorrow night. I have race trucks to get ready for Sunday. And we're down one truck because of the rollover on Saturday. But I will pop the video up so everybody can see Mom. Well, you can't see me, but what I went through on Saturday, which is kind of scary. I didn't go through it. My daughter did. There was no tears at the beginning, more like a panic and hyperventilating because I was scared to death. But I'm going to hop off here. I will pop that video up probably tomorrow. I'm going to head to bed, but I wanted to come in and talk about a few things. If anybody has any information, please notify the local law enforcement, FBI. All of those numbers are out there for you to find. Please keep sharing Summer's pictures. Please keep sharing Orrin and Orson's pictures. And please, please do the right thing by these babies. Have a blessed night.